we're live. Good. And nothing that I said to you really made a difference when it came to you. We've been living out just like a patient fool, but it really hasn't nothing what we paid to do. Yeah. When I'm baby, I never got close. All the anybody said I know. And you throw it all away, then I'm not true. I'm seeing nothing way, that's what I know. Hey, don't even need the light on. Hey, don't even need a light away. No, we don't need a fight on. And it's so bad. Don't even need a light away. Don't even need a light away. I think I'm part of here. And we just have to wait and go. Yeah, I like to see them on the radio. I ain't doing nothing unless I'm paid to go. But I gotta get my name off this crazy though, yeah. Need you to get up on my way, you're so late. And not nothing left to say, that's okay. Now you're drifting from the pain, that's okay. Ready to the other way, need to locate. Hey, don't even need a light on. Hey, don't even need a light away. No, we don't need a fight on. And it's so late. Don't even need a light on. Don't even need a light away. No, we don't need a fight on. And it's so late. Wanna change, wanna stay, but it's nothing but a lie. Through the pain of the day, I don't need to hear you cry. Wanna change, wanna stay, but it's nothing but a lie. Through the pain of the day, I don't need to hear you cry.
You know, like, I mean, like, you know, and yeah, like, if I'm sitting right here talking and I'm using this right here, you know, as a board, like, because honestly, like, this isn't what's going to be on, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to have this, like, what's the best, you know, in your opinion, what's the best, graph, you know? Is it Weeble? Is it? No, it has to be free. No. It has to be free.
Live Coin Watch, I think it is, or something like that.
Live, no, that's I've been wondering if people online would actually, you know, kind of talk SHIT about that, but I actually do like Live Coin Watch as well.
Yeah,
because
it's because
trends. I gotta get that off of there. Just turn it.
Yeah, you need to get rid of this protector, motherfucker.
No, not that. Hey, quit cursing on my screen, dude. Remember?
Sure, it's all right.
But no, I'm just trying to go on the Live Coin Watch and not be logged in with my name up there. You know what I mean? But have that be up there. So you know what I'm saying? Like as far as like, I mean, I guess okay. Just
bring up
this. Hold on. Okay, so. Can you draw on this one? Yeah. I'll have to figure out a better way to do it.
No, people are going to do something different. This isn't
but let me just make sure that like I am still like I'm still online, right? Like I'm still, because what was happening? No, what was happening the other day was like it was like as I was going off, it was cutting off my live feed. You know what I mean? So if I'm sitting right here and I'm talking about things, being able to reference the TV, which is what I'm going to be referencing, I mean, even though it looks like I'm off center, everything is kind of centered, you know, all in all. You know what I mean by that?
Oh, look how laggy it is. Oh, it is on my side.
Like, what do you think about that? I mean, like, it looks like there's so much gravity towards this side of the screen, but like when I'm sitting there and I'm talking like about like, you know, this type of thing, like talking about like, you know, check it out, like, you know, we're talking about shows right here, blah 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 blah, this and that, you know what I mean? I do want to figure out how to put I guess I'd have to have a second one of these, right? For like for maybe like a thing like this.
Picture,
like or you know,
no,
or
no,
like, you know, I mean,
no. What you need to be doing is projecting your screen with a picture on the live stream.
The problem is
the
projector.
You don't.
Because the projector.
You would have your picture here, and then your YouTube live would be what you're seeing on your screen plus your picture in picture.
Okay, so how do I do that?
I don't know.
Okay, all right. So
But that's what they want.
things to learn, of course. You know what I mean? Like, hey everybody, if anybody's out there actually watching, can I even tell if we've got any watchers or listeners? I'm sure you can.
You were watching.
What, is that you and me? Is that? I mean, we count, right? Like, is that? Can you just watch the crap out of your own show, like, and actually make it to the monetization state? You know? I mean, like, that would be my goal. Like, you and I can just sit around for days, bro. Hey, dude, it's 2 people. It's better than none. Hey, get on here. We need 3. No, it's actually really true. It's actually calling us people. Hey, no, 3 now. And if it's not you, hey, we got somebody. Hey, welcome. This is like our starting video. You're going to be seeing a lot of great things off of this video, but we're just getting set up right now. But welcome to Studio A, and you know, you're going to be seeing some lights.
Invest in Dogecoin.
What's that, buddy? NFTs?
Invest in Dogecoin.
I mean, yeah, if you want to come over here and talk about it, we've got you and me as watchers right now, so we can be talking to each other, basically. But I'd like you on. No, I don't need you on film to talk about it. But yeah, I mean, NFTs are a whole thing. I mean, I do understand what it is.
Talk about Mia Khalifa, the porn star.
Is she doing an NFT? Is she
No,
putting it on?
she's invested in Dogecoin.
Oh, good. Well, no, hey, that's our first announcement of the day, is that you got some porn stars investing in Dogecoin. So I mean,
like knowing that Elon Musk.
well, hey, no, but I would like it when I put a girl on that pole right there, or a boy. I would like people to actually be able to tip in Dogecoin, like as I'm making the show. You know what I mean?
Tipping in Dogecoin anymore.
Well, I mean, not Doge. Yeah, you know.
Now.
I mean, like, you know, in a small denominational coin. You know what I mean? Like, well, even if Doge is $1, that's a tip. You know what I mean? What are you talking about?
Well, that's why they used to tip in Dogecoin. It used to work fractions of cents.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you want to show somebody some true respect, like, I mean, hey, we're about to hit 60 again, dude. We're at 59. Hey, everybody, I don't know if we have any viewers. Hey, you even left, dude, or somebody left, and it wasn't you. So hey, so it wasn't me, dude. We actually had a different viewer that left. That's cool. Hey, but you know, like, whatever viewer that left, you know, like, you just missed out on some really good info, because we are hitting 599. You see that? 599. We're about to hit 60 cents again. Call or text in. All your romantic queries will be answered by the ladies' man. I'm gonna play some music just so things aren't boring for everybody, but I don't know if that's. Yeah, no, see, somebody just logged in right there. I know I don't have a whole lot of viewers on this channel. This channel is brand new, so whoever just logged on, I do want to have a moment with you. What, is that you that just logged in? Huh? Yeah, what is this? Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I mean, you might not use those words, because stuff like that can still be, like, you know, like, if somebody wants to really look into it, right? You know what I mean?
I'm not worried about that.
I am, kind of, because I've got, like, I shouldn't even say it, like, the God's world, you know what I mean? Like, that's, you know, anyway. But, yeah, so, a lot of good Doge advice coming on this channel. I mean, you can see that this channel's brand new. You look like, you know, I look brand new to you, I'm sure. But it's okay. We just hit 60 cents, so you know, so that's something to be celebratory about. Woo! Can I just get a woo on that? But I'm gonna get rid of this and actually put up a you know, something for us to look at, because we need to make this thing exciting. We need to make it fresh, but we also don't need to make it, like, you know, like all the other crappy channels that are out there that are trying to do these live feeds. I am going to be passing this back and forth from a couple of trading buddies of mine. We're, you know, passing 60 cents right now, so, you know, thank you all Doge-ettes and Doge connoisseurs. Doge-ettes and Doge dudes. I don't know, I'm just going to leave that one right there. But 60 cents is something everybody's putting in together on, and so congratulations. That's been something that's hit twice, I think 3 times now today, actually, has that touched. And generally, you look at like 5 touches before you might see a breakout. So it's looking good on that. I'm really excited. I really don't want to like waste all the time I've got in the world right now, even though I'm going to be talking to you for maybe like, you know, how much Doge does she have?
She bought it for $100. So she's $1,000.
Did she accidentally type in that like $100, so she bought it $100 a Doge, you know? Like, like that's why it just went up.
No, she bought like $100 for the Doge, like 5.4 cents.
Oh, that's good. All right. Did she just get more?
No, she's just up to $1,000 now from that $100.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, my friend over here is just talking about his girlfriend bought into Doge, a week ago, you know, when it was down like 5 cents, you know. Amazing because, you know, she's looking at a nice, tasty, healthy bankroll. I myself am in it, you know, from previous times, but like averaging out to, I don't want to say what it is, you know, but averaging out, you know, like around, you know, like in the 30s, you know what I mean? And so it's interesting to watch this, you know, as it doubles, as it possibly triples. You know, I don't even know what to say as far as, you know, what to expect come the 8th. There'll be a lot more speak and talk about that on this channel, like, you know, exit strategies, things like that, because there will be a big dump. You know, that's my projection. And keep in mind, this channel is not for financial advice. You can't take this channel and sue me because you lost all your money. It's clearly up there. It's clearly on a lot of places on my website that, you know, I am not a financial analyst, nor should I be taken as such. It's just for entertainment. And, you know, I will show you some good entertainment though. So, you know, stick around for that for sure. But you know, Doge right now, it almost seemed like a can't lose right now at resistance. I mean, gosh, what is this right here? Am I on?
No, right now we're in price discovery, so there is no resistance.
I know, really, honestly, like, because like, what are you gonna compare it to? You know what I mean?
There is no resistance.
But what I see right here is like previous resistance level when I look down is, you know, like right around.
Was at 45 cents.
But what I'm looking at, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm going to bring my buddy in here. I'm not going to say his name unless he wants to announce himself or not, but I'm not looking at price. I'm looking at market cap, aren't I?
I don't know, but when you're talking about resistance, you're talking about history on the coin. And the history on the coin, last time we had resistance was at 45 cents. We're in price discovery now.
Okay.
And during price discovery, you don't know where the coin's going to land. So you have to wait to see where it ends, and then when it pulls back, and then wherever it topped out at,
I'm on volume.
I'm
on volume, right? This is interesting. So that's not price.
Volume would be how much money is being traded within a 24-hour period.
Interesting. So, I mean, all right. So I guess what I was talking about was the resistance level that I would think of if you wanted to get a little bit closer in, 7-day, you know, like, you know,
resistance is the history of the chart.
53 cents, like what, you know, stuff like that.
Right now,
again, yeah, you're right. There's nothing to compare.
We're in price discovery.
You know, I mean,
we have no resistance.
Sky is the limit. Moon is the limit. That's why I've got it up there.
There is no resistance right now. We're in price discovery until we find out where the coin lands and then pulls back.
Right.
Then we'll know our resistance, and then we'll know where our support might be. Yeah. We'll have several levels of support. Right now, our support, the fact that we've gone through 60 cents, our support should be somewhere around 54 cents. The next lowest support is 49, and then on down to 45.
I need another chair here for you if you need it. You want to get in on there?
I'm breaking it down for you.
Yeah, no, of course, dude. Every once in a while, I'm gonna toggle some beats for people just to listen to, because we're not gonna sit here and talk your butts off, you know, all day, all night. But we will have, you know, some fun things going on. There's gonna be giveaways, so please like it, subscribe it, like it, love it. You want more of it? Like it and subscribe it, because I am giving away free subscriptions. Yeah, no, I have no doubt that Doge goes to 70 cents tonight. I'll probably be up all night watching it with you guys. That'll be one of my goals, if it actually starts to pump like that. I was up last night till about 4:30. I was watching one of the competitor channels. It's a good channel, but they don't really bring like a lot of personality into it, you know. So that's gonna be the difference between them and me. But I will be with you here as it pumps towards 70. We can talk about it. Again, my phone number is up here. It does go directly to my my cell phone, which is where right here. So as this toggles up to my phone number, please do call it for any questions. I want to hear from you if you don't know what capital gains tax is. I want to hear from you. If you want to know, like, what the secret to the secret to life is. I mean, like, other things, anything you want. I don't know everything, but let's talk about it because I got a lot of time on my hands. I got friends over here that got a lot of varied and vast knowledge between them as well. A lot of traders is going to come on. People that I went to college with, people that I've been in contact with throughout the last couple of months of trading, through Bitcoin, through all the altcoins, through everything. I might not be able to answer your questions, but my goal on this is to put up on this reader board right here, basically the projector, certain questions that need to be asked, certain answers that need to be found. And so please do call me up. Number's 541-946-3808. Comes right to this phone right here. I would love to hear from you. Like I said, let's make it a family, a Doge family. So, give me a call and let's talk about what you want to talk about. Let me see what's going on in the Doge world. Okay, when I'm right here, it is. Yeah. So I need to learn to just host the show from right here. Or okay, what about this? What about that? It does. Well, hey, it needs a new battery and it needs a new bulb, first of all. All right. Well, what if I take this off? Wait, check this out. I think honestly, just the fact that there's this goofy, kind of
yeah, what you want to do, and we need to be able to pop those up on your screen. You know what I mean? But,
yeah, sure.
Just the lighting of it.
Yeah.
That's another thing. We need to get some good lighting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I mean this is day one.
Right. I know. I'm just
effing around, having fun. That's what I want. I want your 2 cents. I want everybody's. I want everybody's 10 cents. I think I might want to.
Give us your 2 cents. We got to figure out.
There very much is a reason to have 2 screens up here. One just scrolling crap that I want up there. Just my phone number, my referral code, stuff like that. Honestly, there's a reason for that. And I do. And so when I got this from the dump, right? It says that it needs a new bulb already.
Yeah.
And maybe a new bulb to make it that much brighter and
you can't read any of it in this regular light. You'd have to read it in room.
All right. Well, as I dig up there, what's that? Yeah, it's mostly.
Yeah. Embedded in the video. Yeah, that's why I said you need to embed it. You can click on stuff in a video. You can, when people point, they're see this, point here, click there. I tweeted you out on Twitter.
I'm just happy that this is actually working on today. You know what I mean?
I don't have anybody to follow me.
What? Hold on. Here's this. Who is this? Did we get a question? Oh, no, that's great. Thank you.
Dogecoin just destroyed all-time high at 420.
At what? I need
420. Matt Wallace, the king of Dogecoin, just tweeted that out. You're not following Matt Wallace.
What is it? What am I not the There we go. This is a good one. This is something just to keep on, as long as it doesn't have my actual assets on here. And all I gotta do is log out, I think, to keep it off. But
Bitcoin is still down.
it's horrible. It's down like $4,000. It's like disgustingly horrible.
BTC is going to go on another run here soon.
No, see, like I can view the exchange without getting logged in. This is awesome. So that's what I want right there. Dude.
Wait, where's that?
This is Coinbase Pro. But without, huh? I don't think so. No.
We need to be able to provide fundamentals and technical.
Yeah, you know, it will all come. That's what I'm not worried about. You know what I mean? Like just the fact that like I'm online.
Program that people are using, man. I've seen this program, this robo program. It gives you early bird signals to buy when you sell. It just follows the algorithm, dude.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are using it. You feel like everything's coordinated. You know, you're like, how is all these stuff at the same time?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these programs, man, that put out buy signals. That's why if you're not running a bot,
yeah,
your best bet, your best strategy is to buy the dips and hold. It was 62 cents.
Doesn't even look like it's 1080p, dude.
Yeah, this is the lighting, first of all. Cameras need a lot of lighting. You're very low light here, so you're not getting much of light to
it's interesting, there's no like way for me to do stuff to it, you know what I mean? Like there's no like video editor, you know what I mean by that?
Well, you do that on not live video. You can't edit on live. But we can start creating videos live if you want to get into a video editing.
Right.
53 cents. We are destroying all-time highs here in making. We are about to go on another.
Yeah, this is exciting. This is exciting, dude.
I think we may go.
This is exciting, dude. Look at this.
How you doing?
I mean, like, what's your bankroll looking like?
Tasty, like a Jolly Rancher.
Today's return $30,000.
I'm 7,000. Only put in 2,500. Today alone, I'm up 7.
Oh man, anybody on my channel hearing that? Like these guys are like, shit, these boys are big. But honestly, yeah, $30,000 today. What the HE double hockey sticks? That's a car, bro. And like, I'm not like
cheap cars. Man, like Elon Musk said, man, they love irony.
Yeah. Yeah, you can be gosh darn right about that.
I told you about it though. Didn't I tell you I read the writing on the wall with this?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's yeah, you did. So I mean I credit you with a lot of the money that I have, dude. Like,
well, you had to make that move.
The first doubling I did on Bitcoin, that's my move. But I credit Pablo with that, you know. Yeah. I credit you with this one, and the next time I just want to do it maybe 1 or 2 more times, and then I'm just gonna be like paying my house off. I'm not gonna retire. I'll drive Uber and stuff like that. So chill, you know, and not just be like hating life every day. But like, I mean, just like one more time, just one more 2x, just one more 2 or 3x.
You get into Ethereum and watch that 5x, dude.
Yeah.
To $500,000.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm ready. I'm on. I'm ready on that. Oh, it won't show me Doge on this one
because Coinbase doesn't support it. Regular Coinbase stuff. Ooh, there's a big drop. That's a big bag of this drop. It's being bought back almost immediately. Look at that. Look how bullish that is. It dropped 3% and almost bought back already. You're not seeing it on Robinhood. You see the giant red candle? It's almost been bought back. Look at the wick on that candle.
Robin Hood, good Robin Hood.
Look at the wick on that candle. That is the most bullish wick I've ever taken for
No kidding, dude. That's just like, get the F down. We don't want you there.
No, dude. Buyers are in it, dude. The bulls are on parade.
Yeah, but you know what? They're not like they're dropping $1 million bags on Dogecoin, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people were.
No, it's not like that.
Oh,
You know, like
no, people are dropping $5 million.
That when we were talking about that one particular.
Yeah, there was a wallet.
That wallet needed to run out. Like that wallet did run out. Actually, you know what I mean?
Might have been
I do. I can run it off this.
I mean, you got to start.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I think anybody that's not is nuts. But yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have my buddy.
Why have I been hearing about cake lately, dude? Is cake any good? What is that? Oh, now I see burger.
Dude, there's so many meme coins now. But here's the thing about all the meme coins that are popping up trying to be like Doge. Doge will always be the original, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'll be, you know,
I mean, we got sushi, we got, we got cream now.
Dude, there is rat coin, there is...
I told you about bum nickel.
There's a poo coin, dude.
I told you about bum nickel. I think I'm the one that told you about that one.
Coin. It's literally got the poo emoji. I'm not kidding. It's just stupid, bro. It's stupid. And now, here's the thing. It's like, I get people like, oh, Doge is stupid. Why can't this be? Like, I'm sorry, but anything popping up like that isn't providing a function and a format of like, Doge's inherent value can be used as an actual currency because of its supply of coins and the way that it's set up.
Do you know how to put on Heather? Like kiss on live TV? What? Kiss on live TV. We have. Hold on, let's see how many viewers we have right now. We have two. I'm one. Mark's one viewer. So there's somebody creeping on us right now. Shush, Tina. Don't know who it is. I'll be able to find. I'm gonna get back to you. No, you're welcome to stay. Please do. As the channel improves, which is going to improve massively, I'm going to get this thing right here, this white backdrop off of there, and actually put a real screen on. I mean, there's plenty to do. Plenty to do. You can hear me though, right? Have you tried that? Okay, cool. All right.
I'm going to get a bunch of people to subscribe to the channel just to get those subscriptions.
Cool. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
But you should do the same.
Yes, no, duh. I mean, yeah, obviously, I'm gonna be all over it, like so all over it, dude. And I actually want to get some callers in tonight, and see how that works because I set that. I know, right? But I set that up yesterday, and I'm kind of happy to have it set up. I think it's cool. It's a good feature. You know what I mean? It's a feature, whereas I don't have a lot.
This girl that I've been following for a while, Dogecoin is up over 2,000%. She has over 2 million Dogecoin. She bought in at like less than half a penny.
Good for her. Wow.
Dude, she became a millionaire the other day.
Yeah, did she post it?
I watched her become a millionaire.
That's awesome. But did she cheer like a did she go nuts or what she do?
I mean, she was just like, she's always had like a few hundred grand. She started out like $10,000 in stocks, moved that up to 60, then bought into some crypto, and then pulled the trigger on Doge, dude. It's been from 10 grand to $1 million.
Yeah, no doubt.
Are you kidding me?
Wonder if this would be better over here. I'm just doing all sorts of different.
Oh, is it coming out of that camera now?
Yeah, see this?
That's the key.
Yeah, see, I mean, the girlfriend.
Gotta have
the girlfriend prevails. Sometimes it's like that. So, like this, I don't like it because I have to like address here and then talk to the TV, which is like now my head's.
I know we
backwards.
should do this upstairs. It's a much better environment.
We could set up a studio upstairs too. No worries. Like I'm up to having like 3 studios in the house, one at your place, like one at the farm, all sorts of cool. Like
the farm doesn't run high enough internet bandwidth for this.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, whatever. No worries, but if I was to put this back over, how do I get wicker? How do I get wixed? I can't.
You can't on this, not on the live coin.
When I'm signed in, I can.
Well, I've never been able to get it.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Wait, not on live or not on crypto?
I've never been able to get candlesticks on live coin.
Or candlesticks. I mean, yeah. Okay.
I need to put my phone in. Dude. We get some likes for Ethereum Classic, so we'll go up. That's what we need right now. ETC to go to the moon.
63 cents, baby. 63 cents. Oh my God. I don't want to do it anymore, which is like actually cash out and quit my job at $170,000, which is not enough. My house, But that is enough. I mean, like to a normal person, that's like way more than anybody could ever even fucking dream of.
Way more than
Yeah, you're right. Perspective, bro. Like, you're right. You're right. Like, I mean, here's my thing. Hey, that's the line. That's the line from. You know what says that? Who says that?
Here's the thing, man. Like, right? So,
why a lifetime of investing?
Right. I know. Like, I have never had more than, I think, so the last time I made money, so the most I had my time around was like, I pay not to do it. So the most I ever paid and then with your word of burning myself, everything, I did
Yeah, me too. Yeah, no, I was working at a lot.
And now if I had pulled the trigger with everything I had, I'd got like 200.
Wasn't I the one telling you?
Well, yeah, but
gently.
It also could have not happened.
Yeah,
and so here's the thing: I made the right move investing what I was willing to lose, and that's always the right move. You should never look back and go, "I wish I had put in more," because you put in whatever you were comfortable with, and if you think that way, you'll end up putting a bunch of money into something that doesn't work, and you're going to be sorry you did that.
Something just popped up, dude. I want you to look at it. I can't see it online, but something just popped up because my net worth just went up $4,000. It's either Bitcoin or Doge.
Bitcoin is at 55,559.
That means Bitcoin just went up. That's why.
Doge is at 6471.
I can't wait for Bitcoin. I'm gonna sell that like quarter Bitcoin, I think, and put it in the Doge. I mean, I've got that much faith.
Yeah.
In between now and Saturday, at least. I would not do that on any other day of the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
a quarter of a Bitcoin
I
is like
also
something to be salvaged.
I also think Ethereum is a safe bet to put that in. How much you talking about? Because
Well,
think about this.
I'm
Ethereum at 10K by the end of the year.
Yeah.
If you have 5 Ethereum, that's 50 G.
Yeah.
With what you've got, you should be able to buy like 20 Ethereum, dude.
Well, if I cash out all,
And some people are talking about 20K.
But my quarter to three to like a third of a coin. Oh God,
Classic.
we are
Classic.
going up. We are going
That's
up.
Ethereum
Folks.
Classic.
So that's Ethereum. All right.
Ethereum Classic. Dude, I'm telling you, it's only got a market cap of like 8 billion right now.
Don't get into it. I don't know.
I never knew it was 25.
God, dude, we're gonna see 70 tonight.
Yeah.
So should I? All right. So I'm gonna give rights over to a different exchange. I'm sorry, folks. I'm gonna be live streaming somebody else's live stream right now. They're not gonna sue me for it because I'm giving them the props to this. So. But just so we've got, because I want to hear what they want to say in the background of it too. I might even call it. I might even call it their show. You know what I mean? Like have them call it my show.
Get on some channels. We're at 65 right now. I'm almost up 8 for the day.
I can't even believe I'm in the position to say that I'm up 33 for the day.
Yeah,
what
I know.
The F? I'm not like
one day
I'm not some CEO. I'm not like I am a CEO, but I'm a really crappy company. But like
almost what I think.
Yeah, I'm tempted. I mean, you know how tempting that is. But it's like pay off the house right now. I'm done. But then don't have a bag to work with. You know what I mean? But like ideally, like maybe
that's why people say like 25% of your portfolio is the best. And here's where you dollar cost average. So dollar cost averaging will save you in both directions.
I'm not going to do anything until the 8th because you know what? It happens every night. Last night it was at 45, went up to 55.
Right.
Tonight 55 to 65. It's going to do that.
But here's why you would dollar cost average all the way to that point. So you could take 5% of your portfolio and sell that off now, right? That way you still have 95% of it in there. And if it keeps going up, great. But if it starts to go down, you can dollar cost average the same direction. Keep selling off 5% as you ride the wave down.
Listen to this guy.
And then and when it hits that bottom, we find our level of support. You have now secured a lot of your profit.
Okay,
you've reduced your losses, and now you have more capital to buy more Dogecoin. And then when it rises again, the same thing over and over.
I can't steal this guy's. I mean, it's not stealing, I don't think, but like it looks like he's in number 1 and I'm in number 2 of like, or I don't know. Maybe YouTube does that just to make me feel good.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I have no idea how.
But I don't want to like literally live broadcast his broadcast. You know what I mean?
Too. So
do you think that's against the law? Like as long as they give him props, I say that this is a mirror of his website.
You can show
he's
other
got 5.6.
So here's the thing: is you can use other people's content as long as you change it enough that it's considered creative.
Right.
So you can use short clips of other people's content, or you can like do reaction videos because you are creating new content off of their content.
Right.
You can't just duplicate.
Right. Well, no, I mean, what I could do, I could put him up, right, like I'm doing right now. That means he's right here.
I think we're gonna see.
But I've also got my own content right here and my own like talking going on top of it.
I think we're gonna
my own viewers calling in and talking about it. I've got even my own.
I think we're gonna see $100 ETC tonight.
Hold on. All right. And again, this is what this channel is for. So can you tell me what ETC? I don't even know what that is.
Ethereum Classic. Okay. This was the hard fork off of Ethereum. Ethereum being the native token, Ethereum Classic being the hard fork, and there was a big issue back in the day where it got hacked because somebody took over 50% of the total supply of coins, I believe.
Right.
Which is how cryptocurrency works. Is that what gives the security is that you have to control more than 51% of the entire supply of coins to take control of the blockchain.
Yeah, that's okay. Right, I understand that.
Like being like the CEO of a company owning 51% of the share. Now control or whatever. And that actually happened at one point with Ethereum Classic, which is why it never went anywhere and tanked, I think. A bunch of people lost a ton of money. And I think that Ethereum, I don't know if I have the story right, but there was an effort to give those people their money back using Ethereum at some point, I think. But now Ethereum was just laying dormant for a while at let's see, it was number 25 earlier today in the ranks. It's now at number 21. It's got a market cap of 8.69 billion. But here's the kicker: is that where's the volume on that? The volume right now is at 15.72 billion. So the volume exceeding the market cap by twice is a huge indicator that you are running up, buddy. Yeah. Anytime you see an increase of volume, it doesn't matter if it's going up and down, up and down. An increase of volume almost guarantees that you're going to see, well,
Can you describe it for our viewers on this by pointing to this at all, like, and even to me to help me understand it? Like,
yeah,
will this help you?
When you're looking,
could you do that?
When you're looking at a pattern on the chart,
yeah,
and you're trying to figure out if a coin is going to break.
Grab this chair, bro.
And now, increase of volume is going either direction. It can go up or it can go down. But
just bring you in a little bit here.
If you see a huge increase in volume and you're looking at your charts and you have a bullish pattern on your chart, and you can make an analysis,
you're out of the screen.
Probably going to break.
You're out of the screen. If you want to be on the screen, you're right there. So either way you want. Up to you, really. So I'm going to use this, and or you can use I don't know. I mean, what?
I think the biggest mistake people look at when trading in crypto is always looking at the price tag of a coin and not realizing.
That's how I feel like you got into Doge.
The price tag of a coin is irrelevant to its potential, its growth, and what it's going to do, because percentages are all that matter. And market cap is a much better way to look at what potential growth a coin has, not how much that coin's going to cost, but how much the total market cap is going to go up, because that ultimately dictates how much the coins are actually worth and the percentage gains that you can have on your investment. So when you're looking at a market cap of something like Bitcoin, and I'll pull that up, Bitcoin's current market cap is over $1 trillion right now. So
right, didn't we hit $1 trillion on Bitcoin about a month ago? Right,
it's a little over $1 trillion with a trading volume, 24-hour trading volume at 68 billion. Now, let's say you had your whole portfolio in Bitcoin, and you're ready for it to go to the moon. You're gonna double your money. You're looking for that 3x, that 4x, that 5x. Well, you got to keep in mind that for you to even double your money, Bitcoin is going to have to go over $2 trillion. And the entire market cap of the whole cryptocurrency market, this includes all 10,000 cryptocurrencies that exist, is a little over $2 trillion.
Right. This is why you've talked me out of keeping so much of my money in Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, right. This is why I was talking about market caps. Now, Dogecoin, not that long ago, was sitting around 7 billion in market cap at number like 19. I'm talking about less than 2 months ago. It is now currently, I believe, number 4.
19 on the rankings.
It was like 19 on the rankings when I bought in. It is currently number 4 ranking. So you got Bitcoin, you have Ethereum, you have Binance Coin, which is a hot ticket item there. Binance, if you haven't heard of it, check it out. And then you have Dogecoin.
I trade on Binance.
Right, and that is why that coin is so popping, is because Binance uses their coin to cover the cost of trading on their platform. And so there is a pretty safe bet with the Binance coin, and I do see it going substantially up. So right now, Dogecoin has a market cap of 82.84 billion. Now, let's say you're buying into Dogecoin right now, and you're wondering, am I going to double my money? Can I triple my money? How much can I make off Dogecoin at the moment? Well, Dogecoin is number 4 in the ranking. Let's take a look at Ethereum, because Binance is a little bit different. So let's just kind of look at the
all right.
The main guys.
While you do that, I want to follow you on Ethereum. So looking at Ethereum here.
Ethereum has a market cap of 380 billion.
So on Binance, are we looking? You're looking at?
I'm on crypto.com right now.
Okay.
So for Dogecoin to come into like the number 2 spot, it would have to get close to 400 billion in USD on the market cap. So let's say you bought into Dogecoin right now.
We're talking Ethereum regular, not
just regular Ethereum.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna put it up on everybody for everybody to see.
Dogecoin would need to go to 320 billion to 4x your money right now.
You can use this computer to look up other stuff that you need to.
That is
if you're talking.
That is a very realistic possibility.
Yeah, that's
when you talk about, and I'll tell you why that's a realistic possibility with Dogecoin, because Dogecoin's use, what it's going to be used for, and is mass adoption as an actual cryptocurrency that you actually use to buy things. See, we've had Bitcoin, the granddaddy of them all, but we all know with Bitcoin, there's big gas fees to move it. It takes a long time for your transaction to get confirmed on the blockchain. So if you're going to go and buy something with some Bitcoin, now, if buying a Tesla is one thing. You're at a dealership, it takes time to buy a car. It's okay that you're sitting there for a while to get your transaction verified. But like on the day-to-day, if we're ever going to use a decentralized currency for actually buying things, we need fast transaction speeds, we need low cost, and we need a high supply of the coin. Because once all the Bitcoin is mined, that's it. There is not enough to go around for people to use Bitcoin. And the thing about it is you could say, well, you could use a fraction of a Bitcoin. Great, fine. So when you go into your store and you set your prices to Bitcoin prices, how confusing do you think it's going to be for customers to go, it's going to cost me 0.000128 of a Bitcoin to buy this? It's really hard to figure out what that actually translates to in USD in your head. But with a currency like Dogecoin, now this is a common mistake. It does not have an unlimited supply. It does not have a hard cap. So there's a difference between unlimited and not having a hard cap. Dogecoin can be mined up to 5 billion new coins each year, and everybody freaks out about that number. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why that number doesn't matter and may not even be big enough. Because percents. You got to realize that at a certain point, as you add 5 billion Dogecoin into the ecosystem every year, the volume of Dogecoin that already exists, when you add 5 billion to that, it's getting smaller and smaller of a percent each year that it's affecting the total amount of Dogecoin that are there. So at some point, 5 billion Dogecoin will be a negligible, it will barely affect the inflation of the coin, because everybody freaks out about an inflationary asset. It will be such a tiny drop in the bucket that it won't really matter. But it will give Dogecoin that use to be used as a cryptocurrency that you can actually buy things with, that you can actually go to the store and buy something with Dogecoin. Yeah. Because, isn't that what cryptocurrency was created for? Was to be a decentralized money that we could use to go buy things, but none of them are really set up for that. Ethereum has massive gas fees, and Ethereum's not even really a cryptocurrency. Ethereum is really for DeFi apps, decentralized apps, and I don't know enough about it to really talk about Ethereum. But it's not really a cryptocurrency. As I pull you a little closer, can I get you a little closer to the just 1 foot, maybe 6 inches, so we can get you into the scan here. So I just found out on I got to give this up to marketcap.com. I just got it through Coinbase.com. But this is I just found out about this, and people can use this little hack that I just did. This is Coinbase.com's free application, and I just hit Trader View, and I'm going to go back on this right here. This is what it was before. Oh gosh, don't tell me that this goes all the way back right here. So yeah, you're on your regular Coinbase, and then you hit Trader View, and you're going to get an actual 1 minute candle that you're not allowed to get really until you're actually on Coinbase Pro. I've been trading off Coinbase Pro for a number of months.
always thought that I could only get the 1 minute candles through Coinbase Pro, but fortunately, apparently I was able to get it through Coinbase regular by toggling Trader View. And that is going to be located right here, right next to price, market cap, trading view is what you're going to click. Right under the word Dogecoin chart, you got price, you got market cap, you got trading view. Now, my buddy who might remain nameless, he can announce himself if he wants. His name is Mark, and he's always on the mark with his cryptos. But look at this, look at all these drawing apps that I've got right here now, dude. And I think that's for free.
What?
Yeah, this is Coinbase. Look, this is Coinbase, not Pro. And there you go. I mean, yeah, dude. This is nice, dude. This is nice. And I like to be able to see that we can manipulate on.
Great. I like this. Yeah, this is great.
This is free.
So what are we on, the daily?
I don't know. I mean, I was on daily.
Yeah, you look like you're on the daily. So let's zoom in on the hourly. Let's take a look at this. So
Dogecoin just hit 64.25.
This looks like an Elliott wave pattern that's setting up right now in the hourly. And the Elliott wave pattern comes in waves of 5. Let's see.
So you were talking about 5 touches, weren't you?
Well, no, the Elliott wave pattern. So I'll show you here. What you would have is here's one wave, right? Up one, and then it pulls back. Okay, and then wave 2 right here, and then it pulls back, and wave 3. Now, often the third wave is one of the largest. It's not always the case.
Do you know what's happening with these numbers right here? This is interesting because we're getting a lot of data that I did not expect to be able to get for free.
I didn't either. I got to check this out. So I haven't even messed with this yet.
So everybody watching right now, we're going to be looking at this a lot harder, a lot later. There's a lot of learning to do right here, believe us.
Here's wave 4 right here, this last wave right here on the hourly. Now, the waves you would normally actually zoom out more on the daily.
To get. Am I right that
you'd want to look on the daily, but waves can
even have micro, weekly or monthly. Which is a more accurate representation.
Well, yeah, because when you're too zoomed in, things are too volatile.
Right. Okay.
And you can't really know what's going on. So when you're sitting there looking at the 1 minute, 1 minute is not accurately describing what the pattern is, and it can really make you make some bad decisions. It's actually stay away from the 1 minute.
When I'm 1 minuted, I'm thinking that something magical is happening because I've got like this huge candle right in front of me, and I'm like, oh my god, I got to buy or sell. And then I realized I just made a mistake because I just zoomed out, and that 1 minute shows that actually things in general are down, even if I just saw a big green candle. It could be a big green candle all the way down here,
Yeah. Look at what wave. Now, if we were to say our wave started here, and you never know where you want to start your wave from, but any analysis or theory, you have to keep in mind that these are patterns and trends that we see in the markets. There's no guarantee that just because it's forming a pattern that that's the way it's going to go. You can predict things to a certain degree, but you can never actually know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think the crystal ball right there is, I don't know anybody through college or anybody that actually has cracked the code on any of this,
Well, but here's the thing is, so what it is when you're looking at the patterns in the technical analysis, and there's more data that you can have, you can find out about, so when a cup and handle forms, for instance, cup and handle is always something you when you see, you get excited about.
And keep in mind, a lot of our viewers, and myself included, do not know what some of these things are.
83% of the time, when you have a cup and handle form, it breaks out to the upside. And so that's why you get excited.
The handle
it goes up, because if 83% of the time when you're forming a cup and handle, it breaks to the upside, it's not always going to, but it's an 83% bet that it probably will. And what you can see on the screen right here is a big cup and handle.
Okay. All right.
Show
me the cup. So maybe you can reference this way, because remember, our viewers are always seeing it this way.
You've got your cup here.
Yeah.
right? And draw the line across.
Yeah.
And the handle, the size of the handle, is normally measured off the length of the cup. So this is where we have a consolidation. We go into a bearish pattern, we stop, we find our floor, that's our support, and then we start to form an upward ascending triangle, and we're just kind of consolidating here, little upticks, and then we get to the top of our cup, and then we break out. And you can always
where are we breaking out to right now?
So we're going to break out, just like we see here. This was another cup over here. We came up, we consolidated, and we broke out. Now, it's high, but you can see how that works.
I've heard like the looming tea bag, you know, the double shoulders.
The inverse head and shoulders.
Yeah.
So we should bring up another one because.
But can you zoom out on this one? I just want to see where we're at with Dogecoin. This presentation right now tonight is on Dogecoin, and we are trying to see it go to the moon like that. Where are we at right now? Like, I mean, it's off the charts.
What's
I mean,
the
look at
current
this.
price?
Yeah,
63.
No, we just broke 64.
We've been above 64, dude.
I just saw 64 right here, baby. That's Robinhood. You know, not that they're the kings of the universe, but yeah, 64 on Robinhood. I say it's easily 70 cents by. I mean, a lot of the times I'm up. What would you say? 3:30, 4:30 in the morning.
Dude, I literally at this point now I go to bed around 11:30
just to get up at.
I wake up between 1 and 2 a couple of times, and 3,
Yeah.
and then 4.
It's gotten you then, you know?
I just awake.
Yeah.
Half the time I'm asleep.
Right. Well, you know, this morning I woke up. I went to bed. I think it was at 50. I stayed into it until about 54 cents. And you know, I was 4 o'clock in the morning. I get up about 6, and I get up in the morning this morning. My cat is licking me and like kneading onto my back, you know, and I kind of almost, not drunkenly, you know, but in that way, you know, lean over and hit the click on my phone, and I saw 60. The candle, the 1-minute candle on my phone, which I had on the next to my bed on always on, literally had just hit 60, and I did have the opportunity to sell everything at 60. And you know, I looking in hindsight, maybe should have done that, you know, like, because if I sold at 60 this morning, I could have bought back in down at like maybe 52, 53,
you could.
back where they were, and at a position where I'm in, like that would have meant many thousands of dollars. But I was not ready to hit any button, because one of the things I want everybody to really listen to is some of my mistakes, learn off of them. And as any trader, anybody that's even messing with any currency or commodity manipulations like this is going to know, don't do it unless you've researched, you've done your research, your due diligence, okay? And waking up at 6 in the morning with your cat licking your ear and kneading on your back is probably not due diligence.
What
you know what I mean?
don't want to do is sell your whole bag. Anytime you take a position or you're going to sell and take profits, you want a dollar cost average.
Yeah.
And if you dollar cost average, you're going to minimize your losses and you're going to maximize your gains. And that's what you want to do. Now, I personally, I'm okay for right now. Here's the thing is, I don't recommend anyone be a day trader unless you are experienced and you have the software and the equipment to do it properly. Because here's the thing is, if you're going to day trade,
saying that, you should probably do a public disclaimer, because you haven't done one for yourself yet, that you're not a financial advisor.
This is not financial advice. But day trading, you are never going to beat the algorithms that the software can predict. You're not. And
the bots are very good, people.
You're just not going to be able to do it better than them.
Very good.
You know, you might get lucky, sure. And
bots only work short time, though.
You're really good at technical analysis. And I mean, if you are, you're not watching this channel because you already know what you're doing. But for those who don't know what they're doing, the best way for you to invest, and here's the thing is, you want to find out how to take a position on a coin. And so when you see something going up and up and up, I know it's exciting and you think, I better get in because it's just going to keep going up. Now, you could do that, and sometimes it does continue to go up. But more often than not, the moment you click that button and buy, what comes next is a giant red candle just, ooh, and you're like, oh my
my God, my money's going away. And what do you do next? You click sell, 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 and you just lost some of your money.
Yeah.
Now,
Both of us have had this chance or this opportunity to feel like we actually manipulated the market ourselves.
Everyone feels
with like $1,000.
everyone thinks that it's because I bought in
and it went down.
It went down.
Yeah.
And so here's what you want to do is when you see the sky is falling for everyone who's already investing because the market's pulling back and we're going through a correction, that is the moment you need to wait to take your position on a coin. Now, you don't have to wait for the whole market to pull back. You can just wait for a particular asset that you want to, invest in. But anything you've seen go up, 30, 40% in the recent, past few days, it's best to wait to see and watch that coin, follow it for a while. Is it consolidating? Does it have, good support? Where's that support at? And then when you see a pullback of a significant amount, like 30 or 40%, that's a great time to take a position on a coin, because when you buy in there's no guarantee, but in all likelihood, you most likely bought in somewhere around the bottom, which means you're not really going to see losses. It may consolidate there for a while, but you're normally going to see gains particularly quick when you buy in at the right time. And when you FOMO into a currency because you got excited seeing it go up, I guarantee you're going to be sorry more often than not that you didn't just wait to take your position. It always seems like, something's never going to stop going up and you're not, you wish you could have got in. And sometimes it does do that, but it is a risky behavior and it's not something that you want to reinforce in your trading. You want to learn to do it the right way. And everyone that's new to trading is going to make these mistakes. Even experienced traders are going to FOMO into cryptocurrencies. And sometimes you're going to get lucky. Or sometimes you just know after watching something for a while that there's still a lot of gains to be had. And even though you've seen a 20, 30% rise on a coin, it might, run up another 20, 30%. It might still be okay to buy in then, but you need to have the experience and technical knowledge to know whether that's right or not.
I probably shouldn't be watching our own channel, huh? I'm just trying to send the link to.
Another thing you want to be really careful for is people like us, because they're
don't listen to people like us.
Not financial advice.
No, not financial.
Because I'm sure everyone that's involved in cryptocurrency has looked up their favorite coin or something they're interested, and you see these banners saying 1,000x gains, 100x gains, 5x gains, and big flashy letters, and they're like, oh, ADA is about to break out. I don't know how many videos I have seen over the last 2 months that say ADA is so bullish, it's about to break out. Now, I actually think Cardano is a good cryptocurrency. But what you want to be careful for is the pumpers, these guys out there pumping a coin, trying to create hype around it. That should not dictate when you buy into an asset and how much you invest in it. You need to do your due diligence to know what does this actual currency provide? What does it actually do? Does it provide something that has got a good use case and is something that will be adopted, by a lot of people? Because with over 10,000 cryptocurrencies out there, just like the .com bubble and era, though not a lot of these coins are not going to be around next year, the year after that, 5 years from now. A lot of them are just going to fade off and be nothing. A lot of people thought Dogecoin was going to be like that. Even the creators of Dogecoin, who created it as a playful coin, and people call it a joke, and you could call a meme a joke or this or that. When the creators created it, I don't think they created it as like a joke where the people that really don't like Dogecoin think of it. I think they created it as something that was just less serious. It wasn't necessarily like a joke, like this doesn't, have any value. It just didn't have the same seriousness as Ethereum and Bitcoin. But it actually is copied right off of Litecoin, which is a $300 coin currently. And it has a really good use case, which is being used as an actual currency. And when I bought into Dogecoin, I could tell that there was a community around that coin that was very invested in it. And that was one of the reasons that gave me conviction in buying into it when I did at 5 cents. And I tell you what, it's been the best purchase I've made so far, but I've only been doing this for a few months now.
If I had done that with my bag, at 5 cents, I actually told him at one point, no, don't say the word Dogecoin in my house anymore. I'm too tired of it. That's how much it got said in this house. Now you can see some heated moments between me and my boy right here, where at that point where I would have actually said to him not to use that word in my house. And in retrospect, if I had put my entire bag into what he was telling me to do at that point, I mean, yeah, it really goes without saying, but there's large amounts of zeros behind that are just unfathomable to me that if that would have been the case. So, but I want to finish with your comment. I've got a comment coming in from online that I wanted to.
In regards to putting your whole bag into that, even though we know where Dogecoin is right now, still with the hindsight of 2020, I would say that's never a good idea to put all your money into that asset, especially with one as volatile as Dogecoin, because although it has outperformed Bitcoin, outperformed Ethereum, I mean,
65.
It's up like on the year. Let me show you.
Never mind, the camera's right here, not right
on
there.
The year. Okay, now if you had invested Dogecoin from the beginning of the year, it is up 26,000%. Okay, I mean it's unfathomable numbers.
Keep in mind, and we're dealing with like light to heavy users of stocks and bonds things. So you're lucky to get about 30%.
30%
off
huge.
Of New York Stock Exchange.
20% is
20%
the number.
Okay. 20% is okay. That's what you should get. New York Stock Exchange per year. We're talking per day on cryptos. We're looking at hundreds, thousands of percent. Now, yeah, it doesn't happen every day. You can pick them wrong, but this is a new game. It should not be compared to New York Stock Exchange. That's why I think the bet, the $1 million bet between Mark Cuban and somebody from New York Stock Exchange, I think it's a joke. Did you hear about this bet, the $1 million bet on what's going to outdo each other? Will it be cryptocurrency or New York Stock Exchange? Which will have the higher
market cap?
Not market cap. No, which will have the most percent gain in 2021?
Well, clearly that's going to be cryptocurrency, but I'll tell you why.
Right, exactly.
But here's the reason why. It isn't just because cryptocurrency is so hot. It's because when you talk about percentage of growth, again, market cap matters in that. And you think about how big the New York Stock Exchange is. All the companies that exist that are in that. I don't know how big the total market cap is on the stock exchange. But cryptocurrency being so new, it's basically like a small cap coin. It's got a very low market cap in comparison. So the percents to be gained are going to be way bigger because less has to be gained for higher percentage growth.
This is the guy that taught me about market cap. I was out there like wheeling and dealing, peddling little bits of Bitcoin. Only like October, November. That's when I actually made my chunk. But this is the guy that taught me about market cap, and that's a very good thing for everybody to understand. So a key thing to understand.
Here's why you don't want to look at a coin like Dogecoin and go, well, I should have put everything I have into Dogecoin because
did you get the roller material?
All cryptos are very volatile, but Dogecoin particularly is a very volatile coin, and it has been notorious for big pumps and then quickly dumped. Okay. And every time that happens, though, it has stayed at a higher high with higher lows and higher highs, which is bullish. It means it's in an uptrend. So be prepared that if you're going to invest in something like Dogecoin, you will see growth in it. But when you see these big spikes, there's going to be big pullbacks. And that's why be diversified in your portfolio. And that's why in Dogecoin was something that, you invest when you're in early, just a small percentage of your portfolio, and you want to have your bigger bags in things that, are a little bit more secure, less volatile. So you're not up all night sweating bullets of what's happening to your money, where is it going to go? So you definitely want to have, your money in multiple places.
I wanted to zoom out right here, actually zoom in on 66 cents and have your opinion on this, Mark. What we're doing right now is we are looking at a YouTube channel from I wouldn't say a colleague of mine, but a fellow YouTube streamer. This guy right here. I would give him a shout out. I will at the end of the video, but I don't know the name right now. But I'm pulling this screen off of his screen, and what are we seeing right now, Mark? Obviously, other than we're all getting rich, what else are we seeing here?
You've got the books, and you've got, I don't even know where you're at on the. What we're looking at? Where's your candle set at?
This is Doge, and this is I think those are 1 minute candles, because I see them moving like real. They are 1 minute candles actually. So what's happening right here is Binance Exchange is being shown right here.
Yeah.
Binance Doge to USDT, Kraken Doge to USD. So what's happening is they're changing different screens to show different trading platforms, which can actually have very different outlooks at certain times.
Yeah.
And which does it affects everything. Now your head might be blocking the camera.
Now you brought up something. Yeah. Different platforms with Dogecoin. Now, if anybody follows Dogecoin, they have probably followed Elon Musk, because he has been backing this coin. And one of the things Elon Musk said earlier this year was Dogecoin would have his full support if the big whales sold off their Dogecoin. He was even offering to just buy them out of their Dogecoin if they just got rid of their account. Now, here's the thing: is a lot of people were afraid that there's these massive whales in Dogecoin, and that at any point one of these whales could sell off their bag, because there's one bag that holds 28% of all Dogecoin.
No, it's true. It's true that 10 accounts hold
So here's the thing: is these accounts, I do not believe we need to fear them, and I'll tell you why. Because these accounts are not retail investors. I believe these big accounts are all different exchanges, and I believe Robinhood has one of the biggest accounts.
Could be a bag. Kraken could be a bag.
Well, what they have is they have their cold wallets where they store their coins, and then they have their hot wallets where they actually move their coins over to. And when you look at the trading in those big wallets, they are consistent with trading of an exchange, because what you end up seeing is not necessarily buys and sells, but exchange of money from one wallet to another. And that is Robinhood or another account like Webull moving their money out of their cold storage into their moving storage of the coins that are actually being. And that's why you have issues on Robinhood where it gets shut down. One, because their servers probably can't take the volume. But yes, I think that anything to worry about with these large whales, because it isn't like Robinhood's going to suddenly sell all their Dogecoin and 28% Dogecoin's going to go down by 28% because Robinhood sold their whole bag. That's not going to happen. I mean, we had people on many of the pumps selling millions of Dogecoin at a time, and it would barely affect the price. So people that, Dogecoin's going to crash, it's going to go down to zero. Oh, there's too much concentration into the, the small hands. Here's another thing about Dogecoin. Oh, if there's too much concentration, there's 5 billion coins being added every year, and more people buy into Dogecoin every day. So at some point, the amount of coins owned by the masses versus the people that have a few billion Dogecoin, it won't matter. Their bags, I mean, they could keep buying more, I suppose, but at some point, there's going to be so many other people that own Dogecoin that's going to outweigh the whales, and it's not going to matter. And this is why, when people talk about Dogecoin going to $1, $1 would mean a current Dogecoin is 129 billion coins in circulation. So if Dogecoin got to $1, the market cap would be at 129 billion. Now Ethereum's at 340 billion, and I do believe Dogecoin can move into that number 2 position. In fact, I think Dogecoin can even move into the number 1 position of all cryptocurrencies. I think that is why Dogecoin has a big community, is that a lot of people believe in its use case of being an actual cryptocurrency
I'm
to buy things.
I'm putting up Ethereum right now because you've got me really juiced on Ethereum right now tonight. Not that I don't know about it already. It's like it's like mama and dada, you know. But that is that you know, and we're gnarling it right now.
I told you 70 cents tonight. And here's the other thing, because we're in price discovery and we don't have any real resistance right now. At this point, as long
Wild West, baby.
As long as the people that are holding Dogecoin believe the price is going to go up,
hold hands.
They will continue.
Diamond hands.
The price will continue to go up as long as people believe the price will continue to go up, because the sellers are
$1, $2 is not impossible. Diamond hands.
Now,
put more money in.
I do believe. Expect this when you see milestones like 70 cents. Expect a bit of a drop. Okay.
It'll be a drop, but you know when I talk to you about 32 cents. We never saw 32. No, we saw 32 cents again once more.
It'll get bought back immediately. Based off what I've seen over the last 24 to 48 hours, is that the majority of people that are holding their Doge are waiting for the Elon Musk appearance on SNL. Now, everybody knows you buy the rumor and you sell the news. And I don't believe we're going to see any major dips until at least the day before, maybe even the day of. It just depends on whether people think that, you know, Elon Musk is going to do something with Dogecoin.
68 cents.
If Elon does end up doing something on SNL,
I'm going to get rid of, unless you want to address Ethereum.
Yeah, we can.
Because look at that. I think this is perfect right here as far as a buy low, sell high on Ethereum. We're seeing a resistance level. We're seeing a top level. I'd say, I mean,
Ethereum right now.
That's a perfect time.
Ethereum is at one of its all-time highs. No, this is not a perfect time.
Once it's on its resistance level at the bottom, it's perfect.
Here's the thing: Ethereum has
watch out for the camera because
Ethereum has been in price discovery. Okay,
you can take this side right here and take the use your.
This is our all-time high of Ethereum right here. I'll pull it up. Okay, Ethereum was at an all-time high of 34 or 35.77, and we're at current price of 33. Okay, so let's see what the percent change that is. That's 1.5. Oh, I'm sorry. Where is it at? That's a 7% difference. So we are about 7% off from its all-time high. I would not say that that's a big enough pullback to say that if you buy into Ethereum now, you might see a big drop, because anytime you see a coin go up, in the last week it's up 26%, in the last month 60%, in the last 3 months it's up 107%.
Would you set a limit buy then, like clear down here?
Here's where I would look for my limit buy, right here, where we have support right in here, okay? Because this is our last consolidation period.
And I've done that a few times. It's so hard to wait weeks, days, weeks, like not just hours, days, weeks, hours, because that limit is so hard to get back down to. You want to get down to that point, but I think I showed you my entry price in a Matic and a Polygon, and you were like, "Oh, Polygon, why'd you hit at that price?" I was like, "Because I wanted to go to bed, and I couldn't. I had to take off the limit." And put a market buy on it just because I wanted it.
So
yeah, it happens.
Let's see here. Looking at the charts right now.
All right,
before we broke out, I would say
we're nearing 69 cents here now.
All right, before we broke out, we were at 23, and then it broke out. So I would say our lowest level of support is around 2,300. So that's a percent difference of, let's see here.
You see what we got going on in the corner here, dude? We might need to take a little break right now. After you get done explaining this, I think we should take a short break here. So,
Okay. Let's see where this is. 3109.
3109.
So I would say that our first level of support is 3109. So that would be where I would like to see getting in if I was looking for a pullback. Now, if it breaks below that, our next level of support is going to be right around here at 29. And we are looking at, and if we end up breaking down below 30, down to this 31 area, we are going to be looking at resistance around the current price that we're at right now, which makes sense because we are meeting resistance right now, which is why we're in a consolidation phase.
It's stagnant trading, right?
Consolidation is what you want to see on anything that you're long on. If you want your coin to go up, you want it to consolidate. That is how you build bullish pendants. It's how you build cup and handles. You have consolidation, and consolidation is good and healthy for a coin. If you see parabolic moves with no consolidation, you can almost bet you're going to see some huge downsides coming in the future.
That's why I currently am not worried about Bitcoin. Some of my money being just a couple $1,000s on Bitcoin right now, but it is just waiting to go pop. What we're going to do right now, what we're going to do right now is I'm going to mention something that a buddy of mine, cross trading, mentioned, a minute ago here. It's a real good thing to keep in mind. It has to do with Robinhood, and it does kind of suck, for certain people like myself that are also in Robinhood. But it's a good way of getting out of some trouble. In Robinhood right now, we've been seeing a lot of trading times whenever anything is very volatile, whenever everybody is trying to trade at the same time. We've been seeing Robinhood stall, short out. Servers go down, literally. And so what might be a good idea, this is not advice. It's advice, but it's not financial advice. But what a friend of mine who's an experienced trader recommended to me, who trades in Robinhood at high stakes, we're talking over $1 million per trade. What he recommended, and this is something I haven't even pointed out to you, buddy, is that you put your limit orders in now. That way that limit order is in the system, whatever that means. I don't know how Robinhood works. I don't know what their deal is. I don't know how their servers work. But put your limit order in for what you might want to buy or sell at earlier on than later on.
Don't get
and
stuck.
you might be a little bit closer in on the list, for yours to go through. So
it'll execute, but what you have to be prepared for is if, let's say, you put a limit order in to take profits at a certain point where it's a very volatile moment and there's a big dip, there is a chance that if you place an order to buy back in because you want to buy the dip, that you might not be able to in that moment. And so just have a plan for what you want to do, and never sell your whole bag or put all your money in at once. Always dollar cost average. You're going to take profit 5 to 20% at a time. That way, if it continues to go up, then you still are making profits on what you had in there. And then if you take more profits, another 5 or 20%. And if it's still going up, you're still making profits. Also, at the same time, if it goes down, you've now taken and secured your profits, and you've minimized your losses, because now that you've taken and sold off some of your coin, your losses will be less. And if it continues to go down, you can continue to sell 5 to 20% at the time and ride that wave down to its level of support. And when you find your support level, you can now take your newly gained profits and buy more coins. So the next time it runs up, your gains are going to be even higher.
That's it from us, folks. For now, we're going to take a little short break. With this is a 24-hour, 7 days a week podcast. Not podcast. What am I talking about? Stream. It's a live stream. That's what we call it. getting old here. The brain signals aren't working because I'm just up all day and all night dozing it. Anyway, we're not going to cut off the feed. This is going to keep going on. I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to keep going on all night, all day, all month. We will be passing this off and on to other hosts as they come in and are able to take time off of our hands so we can get some sleep. Right now, we are taking a little break, though, but we are going to keep these feeds going. I'm going to keep this up on live, and so you'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see some changes. You'll be able to see some prices. And I'm also going to put some music on in the background so you can enjoy yourself in that way as well. See you guys and gals in some minutes or months or years, and hopefully you're rich at that point, because I think I'm going to be. I don't know what YouTube's rules are on that, so I'm going to take that. There's some S words on there.
Yeah. Well. Here, you need to watch some Final Stand with me, dude.
Yeah.
Final Stand is the guy, man. He's the one that.
Ain't nobody got it like I got it. Everybody want his own shit. If I'm being honest, I'm so sick of everybody.
Something neutral. Oh my gosh. All these S's and F's, you know, what's going on?
No? Not until you're monetized. This guy's got the biggest Dogecoin account.
And I'm quite relieved to you come with me. Cause although we had the best days of our life, some things they just don't lie, and other things don't feel right. Because although we had the best years of our life, sometimes you so distant, and sometimes you said lies. It's like in my mind that before I met you, remember your life and cutting up close. And it's not that I want to forget what we made, cause I won't lie, I miss you, but that's the price I have to pay. Because although we had the best days of our life,
Pardon me.
some things they just don't lie.
Horrible at it. I either very bad or
Yeah, I mean,
no, I mean,
whatever.
in school, and then I got into the working world. I had to be a manager. No, if I'm speaking about something
More than maybe one But you know what?
You gotta
Like,
just live stream down.
like if somebody tomorrow like logs in and watches it or something, like I mean, you had a couple of very poignant moments. I had a couple of drunken moments, but also a couple of poignant moments where there was some good advice. You know what I mean? And once somebody sees some value in it, it'll a little bit of traction can mean a lot. And,
Yeah, no.
like the fact that we didn't have any viewers on our first day.
This guy started out in January. He has 150,000 subscribers.
Okay, my point exactly.
Right. He's good at what he does.
Hey, we can get better.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
right now we're still live and everybody's hearing what we're talking about.
You should shut it down at some point so it caps the video.
True. I just do want to keep like a live type of
Well, I'll look into some software so we can actually make videos. And if you want to get into like textual do a certain
something on the background.
Well, I mean, it would be fun to make actually like higher quality.
Yeah, I think it's cool and all that. But I don't literally nobody stops you. Let's do every month. Rob, you want to put like a
I think I can make quality videos for it. I can get the software and move it to a quality camera. And it might fit my
I don't want to have the mic to be
no, I think I have pretty good understanding of everything that you would use for a setup to do a quality. But I'm okay. It's okay if it's not perfect right now.
right now.
It'll grow. Like every YouTube channel you've ever seen. Look at the first few and then look at what they do now. Yeah, exactly. The quality of every YouTube channel starts like this.
It's great. They keep the banter back and forth. Like I think we should get back on to a
good
live
contrast.
very pretty good.
Yeah, no, I think that guys, thank you for me to talk about it. Well, because I've been talking about it.
Like we talked to the young guy. That's good. And that's off the video. Just put like the channel I showed you.
Yeah.
Just put the actual thing was. I mean, they're gonna have to wait till the end of 2021.
Oh no! I got worried. I would take that bill every time.
Right. So I don't know. Maybe we should go back on.
Dude, that's
should we go back on
mean.
channel?
That's like beating up a toddler.
Should we go back on channel? We're on already right now, but like I think it might be a little bit.
So we
time
need to
to
create a video of us just laughing at Bill Maher.
I mean,
we need to find a video of that, point at it, and then laugh at it. Okay.
Win the day.
That should be a video we need to do. Did you already shut down this stream?
No, we're still streaming right now. But, yeah. So we're here right now.
Laughing about Bill Maher.
We're laughing about Bill Maher. Let's just take not a seat real quick, but just a second to just like explain. Like,
Don't be Bill Maher.
I'm gonna take this off so we can see like that, like if both of us are actually in the feed right here. But one thing that was interesting I saw was that there was $1 million bet placed between Bill Maher, I believe it is, and Mark Cuban over the last few days. There's $1 million bet between a couple of millionaires. Not that much money for them, obviously. But the bet was Cuban was saying that one of the cryptocurrencies would outdo one of the stocks on the New York Stock Exchange. So the two that were chosen was Ethereum or Bitcoin versus Netflix or Amazon. So as we watch ourselves do nothing right now,
we got somebody asking the question over here.
What do we got?
SoundCloud songs. Hey, can I get some help? Long time ago, I he had was 1754 in Doge, but because it took a long time for bomb, like right now, I still and buy 27 XRP. Do you think long time XRP gonna pump too? So XRP has been pretty hot.
Yeah, it has. Where's my phone on that one?
I don't think 27 XRP is going to do you much.
Yeah, you got to look at the number of shares that you hold, obviously, on anything like this. Not the reason to buy penny stocks is to have a lot of shares. That should not be something that's in your head. But in something like this, it is, taking place, with XRP, what's it at right now?
I would hold your Doge versus selling it to buy the XRP, in my opinion. And I'll tell you why is that XRP, let's see what it's trading at currently. Pull up XRP.
Okay.
I believe XRP is in a consolidation phase right now, and Dogecoin is on its a pretty epic bull run. And so if you're looking for short-term gains,
Okay, all right. This is interesting. So we got XRP.
XRP? No, dude, that's not XRP, dude. That's not Ripple. That's a stock, dude.
XRP cryptocurrency.
It's not.
What? Hey, what is XRP on?
Dude, I don't even know, man. It's not an easy coin to get.
Some of these coins are a little bit harder to get than others, and that's why I was just.
XRP is trading at $1.44. It's up 17.38% last 24 hours. So it's doing pretty good right now.
All right. So yeah.
Doge is doing better.
All right, here we go.
Doge is doing a lot better. Actually, it's down 3.5% in the last hour. Let's pull up the daily on this. Where's the daily? That's the daily. Do we have candlesticks here?
I've been having, I don't know, I'm not sure if CoinDesk allows
let's
candlesticks.
Look at the last 12 hours. Let's look at the last hour. 12. So
one and see what's up.
Yeah, I mean, right now I would hold my money in Dogecoin because at least up until Saturday, I think it's going to continue pumping. And then at that point, you can evaluate what you want to do. If you do want to get out of Dogecoin, I would recommend setting a limit sell the day before, or at least before the S&L airs. Now, it could continue to go up during the airing. There's no guarantees. No, if anyone's telling you they can tell you what's going to happen with Dogecoin, they're lying.
Yeah.
They don't know.
It could go down. It could go up. We
but
are not.
History tells us that people buy the rumor and they sell in the news. So when you're talking about waiting till Saturday for the pump from Dogecoin, no, the pump is happening now.
Yeah,
the pump happens to the run-up of the news, and then typically we see people take profits at that point. And depending on the size of the pump, we can see a considerable pullback. Often in Dogecoin's history, we have seen 30, 40, 50% of a pullback. Now, I'm not saying that the coin's going to go from 70 cents down to 35 cents, although anything is possible. I do believe we could see a pullback to somewhere in the 54 cent range to 45 cent range, which was our last point of resistance, was 45 cents. We would now look for that as our new level of support. And so, you're always, whenever you're selling it for profits, you're taking a bet, a gamble that Doge is going to go down. And of course, nothing goes straight up. But I'm very long on Doge. My plan is to continue to hold for a very long time and to continue to see gains from that. But I would reevaluate closer to Saturday, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. I think on Mark's opinion right there, what we see right now is the same reason why Trump, whether you like it or don't like it, his funky hair, whatever got him on the news, and whether it's good news or bad news, that's what sells. And right now, Doge is the talk of the town. That's why you're seeing all sorts of channels like ours, as well as others, pop up giving advice. You're not seeing a whole lot of channels saying, "Hey, buy XRP right now." No, I'm not talking bad about that investment.
XRP is
been pumping a lot. Yes, pumping. But if you're talking about trading that out for Doge right now, Doge could be a better short term. And then if you want to take that back and turn it back into XRP after the pump on Saturday, then do it. I won't be lying by saying that I sold a full Bitcoin and put it into Doge, and I plan on, after the Doge on the 8th, I'm going to save some, but I'm going to put some of it after some significant advantages of between now and a couple days ago, actually, between a couple days ago and the 8th. And buy back into Bitcoin the same way that you might be able to buy back into XRP if you were trying to put it into Doge and put it back into XRP. That might be what you're doing, because the biggest pump of anything that's happening right now is Doge. I'm sorry, yes, Doge. So it's a little bit late for me on this one, but that's what we're here to teach, and not financial advice, but just teaching in the effort of entertainment.
And XRP does appear on the daily here. We're closing with a red candle. And so right now, it's in a consolidation phase. And, we could be seeing XRP if we pull back. We look like we have support at $1.34. Let's take a look at where our all-time highs are. XRP looking like there's that up to 157. And so the percent gains there, yeah, you're looking at way higher percent gains with Dogecoin. I would definitely stick with Dogecoin until we see XRP start to form a pattern that's more bullish. Then we can see where that's going. But as it being in a consolidation phase right now, we could even see more downside to XRP before we see upside. Dogecoin, I can't say for certain, but I do believe we could still see anywhere from 20 to 30% gains over the next few days. I don't have any indicators on XRP right now. You never know when something's going to pump, but I would say that obviously Dogecoin is pumping. It's happening right now, so you don't need to guess.
Definitely. As we look at that and kind of take off for the night, I'm gonna go through these here and get a live on Doge. I just want to find out our most recent price.
We're up to almost 68 cents, I believe.
Because I was are we 66? Is this not?
Depends on what platform. On Robinhood right now, we're trading above 68 cents currently.
Okay.
And I still think we're very possibly will see 70 cents, whether it be before midnight or sometime in the morning. And you got to keep in mind is that the markets open up overseas while we're all sleeping. Sometime in the morning, we see big pumps from those markets as well. So somewhere in the 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. range, we could see some very big things. We also, somewhere around the 10, 11 a.m. mark, it seems like after those pumps go, we see a lot of downside right after that. So that's something else.
True. And that's that Pacific Standard Time, United States.
That's something else you want to be careful for. I feel like a lot of people suddenly start panic selling when that happens, and you got to realize we always end up recovering later in the day.
Yeah.
So don't freak out when you see things go down in the mid-morning, because normally by the evening, any losses, we've normally recouped quite a bit of those, even if we haven't got them all back.
And it is interesting right here. We're showing the price at 65, but obviously in the graph we're over 68 right there. So
it depends on what exchange you're on currently,
exactly.
But we are in the.
My phone ran out. Do you have Robinhood's exchange?
Yeah,
Can you flash
we
that
are
to our viewers right now, just to show an end price on Robinhood right now, just as
we are at 68.
Let me make sure that is viewable right there. Make it viewable on. You're gonna have to go all the way up there, actually.
Oh, we're up here.
Yep.
So
yeah, we're looking real good. We're looking real tasty. If me and him wind up staying up the rest of the night watching this, you're gonna see more and more from us. At this point, we're gonna kind of take a little break, as all of us need to do every once in a while,
Definitely
and take it easy and keep in mind this is all fun and games till somebody loses an eye, but let's not lose an eye. Let's gain some dollars. Anything else that you want to say, Mark, before we tune off for the moment here?
To the moon.
To the moon. We'll leave you with a few more minutes of music, and then we're gonna peace out. Thanks, guys, for watching. Peace.
Every day I'm bringing, never stay alone or better stay the way I'm with it. This for everybody feeling stuck up in the maze. Go get another plane, motherfucking win the day. Put it into work while I'm in the day. I know I'm gonna do it anyway. The blood, sweat, tears, I don't want to know why I'm here today. I should have been running away. No, whatever the reason I need to be here, I'm just winning the day. I'm trying to get to the door, but I don't want any more. It's time to get up and right down the crazy door. Don't know why I'm here today. I should have been running away. No, whatever the reason I need to be here, I'm just winning the fucking day. Running into work while I'm here today. I don't want to do it anyway.